Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Melika Reviews. This episode I am going to be reviewing the comedy show Community. So on the face of it, Community is about a group of misfits who form a study group at their community college. However, this community college is like the craziest school that anyone has ever heard of. Like, it is absolutely ridiculous some of the stuff they get up to there. They have lessons on ice cream, on ladders, on how to fry things. They just have lessons on basically everything.
Welcome to Ladders.
And all the teachers are crazy, all the events are crazy. The dean, he's got issues. He has super got issues.
Dean-a-ling-a-ling!
The thing that I love most about Community is the fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, it's a comedy show and it knows it's a comedy show, and it doesn't like worry too much about the finesse of things. It just throws stuff out there and it really works because it just, like I said, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It just goes to make people laugh, and that's what it does.
You know they're laughing at you, right?
It's also quite a meta show, and especially one of the characters, Abed, he's always insisting that they're on a TV show, so it's quite funny when he just like breaks the fourth wall completely like that. One thing that Community does really well is to take an ordinary plot point and then make it into something massive and intense. For example, they've got several episodes throughout the seasons that are focused around a game of paintball, because the dean, like I said, he is crazy and thinks paintball is a great thing to play in a school, which the janitors certainly don't agree with when they have to clean up afterwards. But yeah, it just becomes this whole massive thing. They have entire themed episodes around it. So one was like a sort of Western theme, one was a Star Wars theme, and one was just super intense. It was called Modern Warfare, and they made it out like it was a real war. It was just brilliant how into it all the characters got.
This is Paintball.
There's also references to loads of other TV shows and movies. Sometimes you just like lines of dialogue, other times you'll have entire episodes themed around them. So there's like an episode which is based on a science class project that they make into Law and Order type episodes. There's a Pulp Fiction type episode, there's a Hunger Games episode. Everything's just all kind of a mishmash, but the plot sort of just does flow throughout all these episodes. Like, every episode has a point. It's either to further a character, to further a particular plot point, to put a theme on it, or just to be completely crazy lightheartedness. But there's no episode that you'd watch and think, well, that was a waste of my time, because each one has either a different message or almost makes you feel a certain way, and because they're only 20 minutes long, they're just a brilliant way to interject your day. Because the comedy style is so unique as well, it means it's very consistent across all the seasons. So seasons 1, 2, 3 and 5 are absolutely great. Season 6 is good, but it changed because it moves over to Yahoo for season 6, so it sort of changes the format a bit and there's a few new cast members, so it feels kind of different, but it's still really good. And season 4, we don't talk about season 4.
Cool. Cool.
Another great thing about Community is the fact that all the characters have a very specific personality, but they also do develop across the seasons. So one of the characters, Troy, he comes in, he's this big jock type guy, he thinks he's all it, and by the end of it he's just a complete nerd, and he's best friends with like Abed is very special, is probably the best way to put it. But yeah, they're best friends, they've got a bromance like no other.
Troy and Abed in the morning!
And then there's Britta, who they always joke is the worst, when everyone knows that Shirley is the actual worst.
Ugh, you're the worst.
There's Pierce, who is the crazy old man. Then there's Jeff, who just brings them all together. He is the head of the group. He's an ex-lawyer, and he gives these speeches to bind together the groups, and he really develops over it, because when he goes in, he's just doing it to get his college degree so he can go back to law school, because he faked his initial one. But by the end of it, he's really grown to love the misfits around him, and he loves the school.
I want to say something.
You don't have to save us with a speech.
Finally, there is Annie, who is this complete preppy girl. She's absolutely amazing, and everyone knows that she belongs with Jeff. Community also has an absolutely great fan base because there's so many inside jokes, and because it doesn't take itself too seriously, it means the fans don't take it too seriously as well. So they're all very light-hearted. There's no really arguments within the group or anything. It's just, we've got these in-jokes, we can say them, and it's just really good fun.
The show's gonna last 3 weeks!
6 seasons and a movie!
So overall, I will give Community an 8.5 out of 10 because, like I say, I never give 10s because everything can always be better. But I'd say it loses the 1.5 points pretty much just season 6 and 4, which weren't terrible by any means. Like, they were still good. They just didn't quite match the seasons 1, 2, 3, and 5. But yeah, it's just an absolutely amazing show. Always makes you feel good. There's an episode for any like mood. So if you're like feeling really intense, you can watch one of the intense episodes. You just want something light-hearted and fun. There's so many episodes like that. And yeah, I would definitely recommend that you watch it because it's definitely my favourite comedy show. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the episode and also what your favourite comedy shows are. I'd love to check them out. Please subscribe for more review videos every Sunday and other videos throughout the week. See you later.